We don't.
Combine the digits, not the number of digits. You know what? 1, 2, 3 है, 4, 5, 6 है, 7, 8, 9 है. इसका 3 है, इसका 3 है, इसका 3 है.
How about you?
You.
तुम बोल रहे थे. Okay, sir. Instead of ABC as a number, can we do CBA?
No.
Space. B में जितना digits है उतना space. Okay, one more. Okay.
Okay, so we will just be conducting the class for the string manipulation. The previous link did not work, so again we are working on the same.
बेटर है फोन से कर लीजिए, क्वालिटी बहुत खराब आ रहा है वेबकैम.
बढ़िया. Almost. हल्का से एक.
टचअप देना है.
क्या?
टचअप देना है.
हाँ, टचअप देना. चैट जीपीटी से टेस्ट कर. हाँ, वेरिएबल डिक्लेरेशन हर जगह है.
Okay, so this session will be talking about string manipulation. And as we know, string, what is a string? Basically, when we talk about a string is a group of characters, right? A string is a group of characters. And when we talk about a string can be used as a group of characters. And basically, when we talk about Java, Java contains the concept of string, whereas in other programming languages or some other programming languages, if we talk about C++, C++ does not have a string. C++ uses the concept of array and a group of characters to use it as a string. Talking about Java, when we say what is a string? A string is basically a group of characters. A string is a group of characters which is placed within double quotes. For example, I say I have stored my name Santosh. Right? I have stored. Now here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters, right? A string is basically used, as I told, a string is a group of characters which are placed within double quotes. Okay, a string is a group of characters which is placed within double quotes. So, and it can contain all uppercase letters, lowercase letters, digits, as well as blank space. For example, I am storing here computer. Now here it is a capital letter है, ये lower case letters @007. Now I'm having uppercase letters, lowercase letters, digits and special characters. और ये सारा कुछ combined रहता है एक साथ, and then it could be used as a string. So string is basically a group of characters placed within double quotes. Double quotes के अंदर हम लोग characters को रखते हैं, and that can be used together. Remember, when we talk about this class, this session, at the end of the session, I'll also be having a test, an online test, which you can attempt, and you will be able to judge yourself how much you have learned from this session. When we talk about string, even if we talk about ICSE or ISC, it is important because you will get one question compulsorily in the programming section, right? One question will be there compulsorily in the programming section, and then you will also be getting output based question plus theory based questions that will be there from string. So it is an important topic, and string programs you must attempt because they are comparatively easy if you compare it with the other programs, and the logic part is there which you need to understand. So if you understand the logic well, you will be able to understand and complete the programs properly in proper time. So when we talk about a string, string basically, as I told, a string, क्या होता है string? String is a group of characters which is placed within double quotes. A string is a group of characters which is placed within double quotes. Now, if I say a string I kept here within double quotes, I wrote Java. As you all know, Java is a case sensitive language. If I take this Java and I take this Java and I take this Java, all of them are all of these are different, right? This is capital of all letters, this is a capital J and all these small letters, and this is all with the small letters. These all four will be treated in a different manner. Okay, so this is about string. Again, when we talk about string operations, to perform all the functions in a string variable or a string value, the different letters are taken in different forms, and those for performing those specific tasks, there are certain predefined functions, right? For performing those tasks, there are certain predefined functions, and these predefined functions are stored in a package named java.lang, right? Java.lang. What is this java.lang? This java.lang is a package which is loaded by default whenever we write a Java program, right? Whenever we write a Java program, this package is loaded by default. So as you all know कि that अगर हमको कोई भी package call करना हो तो package को call करने के लिए which keyword do you use? Package को call करने के लिए we use the keyword import. But java.lang is loaded by default, and so we do not need to call any function, call any package, because java.lang, whenever you call a package or whenever you create a Java program, this package java.lang is loaded by default, so we do not need to call the package again. So all the packages, if we talk about different packages like java.io, we need to call it, java.util, we need to call it, but java.lang is loaded by default whenever a Java program is created. So we do not need to call the package. So all the functions related to the string operations which we will be discussing now, they are loaded by default in a Java program. उसको अलग से call करने का जरूरत नहीं होता है. Now I'll be sharing the screen so that we get an access to all the packages. Right, so that we need access to all the packages here. Okay, so these are the various string related packages, string related functions which we'll be studying. The first function which we talk about is length. What does the length do? This function returns the number of characters present in a string. ठीक है, स्ट्रिंग में कितना कैरेक्टर्स प्रेजेंट है ये बताने का काम होता है लेंथ फंक्शन का. So the length function returns the number of characters. And one more thing I would like to tell that for this function you need to access the number of characters. Now it will count all the uppercase letters, the lowercase letters, the digits, the blank space, the special characters which are present in the string, that will be counted. और केवल इसी function में we will discuss and we will count from 1. बाकी सारे functions में we count from 0. So for example, if I say I have string n is equal to Java, and then if I say n dot length, what it will do? It will count the number of characters. कितने characters present हैं? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will return 4. So for all the string functions, you need to understand what is the use of that function, what is the return type of that function, and then an example of the function you need to understand. So once you are clear with it, you will be able to understand the purpose and how to use it. जब हम उस वेरिएबल को कॉल करेंगे, then we need to call that type of variable, then only will be able to access it. So length function returns the number of characters present in the string. Next function is caret. Caret क्या करता है? Caret function represents or presents the character present at the specified index position. उस position पे कौन सा character present है ये बताने का काम होता है caret function का. So the caret function specifies the character present at the specified position. उस position पे कौन सा character present है ये बताने का काम होता है caret function. So the caret function returns the character present at the specified index position. उस index position पे कौन सा character present है. Now इसका return type क्या होगा caret का? It will be char because it is returning a character. So caret का return type हो गया char. Next function is index of. Index of क्या करता है? The index of returns the index position of the first occurrence of the specified character in the string. उस string में कौन सा character present है उस particular index position पे, that is returned by index of function. So index of क्या करता है कि उस presence पे, उस position पे कौन सा character, the function returns the position of the first occurrence. जैसे अगर हम यहाँ बात करें कि n dot index of a, मतलब a पहली बार कहाँ present है? Now it is present at index position 0, 1, 2, 3. When we talk about index position, then we count from 0. So n dot index of a will return 1. ठीक है, n dot index of a will return 1 means ये बताता है कि पहली बार वो कैरेक्टर कहाँ प्रेजेंट है. अगर वो कैरेक्टर प्रेजेंट नहीं है, like if I say n dot index of अगर मैं करता हूँ p. Now p is not present in the string, so it will return -1. If the character is not present in the string, then it returns -1. Next we have last index of. Last index of क्या करता है? Last index of returns the last index position. The position where the character is present for the last time, that is represented by last index of. So the last index of function returns the index position of the last occurring character. मतलब वो character आखिरी बार कहाँ present है? Like if I say n dot last index of a. अब index of और last index में क्या difference हुआ? Index of बताया कि पहली बार कहाँ present है, तो it was first present at 1. But last index of अगर हम कर रहे हैं तो it will return 3. So that is index of specifies the index position of the first occurrence. Last index of specifies the index position of the last occurrence of the character. Next, to uppercase. To uppercase क्या करता है? This function returns the position of the returns the string after converting it to uppercase. So all the lowercase letters that is and will be converted to uppercase. Letters which are already in uppercase, digits हो गया या फिर special characters हो गए, they will be present as usual. They will not be converted. Only the lowercase letters they will be converted to uppercase. Return type of to uppercase function will be string. Next is to lowercase. To lowercase क्या करता है? This function converts the string to lowercase. पूरा जो स्ट्रिंग होगा उसको लोअर केस में कन्वर्ट होगा। तो अगर अपर केस का लेटर है तो वो लोअर केस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, बाकी डिजिट्स एंड ब्लैंक स्पेसेस दे विल रिमेन एज दे आर। नेक्स्ट फंक्शन इज इक्वल्स। इक्वल्स क्या करता है? दिस फंक्शन कन्वर्ट्स दिस फंक्शन चेक्स whether the two strings are same or not। ठीक है, इक्वल्स फंक्शन चेक करता है कि whether the two strings are same or not। रिटर्न टाइप विल बी बूलियन। ठीक है, रिटर्न टाइप इज बूलियन। ये चेक करता है कि दोनों स्ट्रिंग सेम है या नहीं। एंड एज आई टोल्ड, जावा केस सेंसिटिव लैंग्वेज है, तो अगर लेटर्स सेम होंगे बट दे विल बी इन डिफरेंट केसेस, देन आल्सो इट विल रिटर्न फॉल्स। ठीक है, अगर हम जावा एक लिखे और एक स्मॉल लेटर में जावा लिखे और इक्वल्स फंक्शन से यूज कर रहे हैं, देन इट विल बी रिटर्निंग फॉल्स। नेक्स्ट फंक्शन वी हैव इक्वल्स इग्नोर केस। इक्वल्स इग्नोर केस क्या करता है? दिस फंक्शन चेक्स whether the two strings are same or not। It is just like the equals method, but the difference is that कि equals केस सेंसिटिव होता है पर equals इग्नोर केस केस सेंसिटिव नहीं होता है। तो अगर स्ट्रिंग सेम है but they are in different cases, still it will return true value। नेक्स्ट फंक्शन इज रिप्लेस। रिप्लेस क्या करता है? रिप्लेस फंक्शन इज यूज्ड टू रिप्लेस ऑल occurrences of a character or a group of characters with another set of values। like अगर हम कर रहे हैं, मान लो स्ट्रिंग ए में हम लिए भास्कर, a डॉट रिप्लेस सिंगल कोट्स में लिए a कॉमा p। नाउ जहां जहां पे a था that will be replaced by p। So the first occurrence of the character will be replaced by the second occurrence of the character। So that happens in a string replace function, replaces all occurrences of a character or a group of characters with another set of values। That's the replace। Next we have concat। concat क्या करता है? concat function is used to combine two strings। दो string को combine करके एक नए string में store करने के लिए we use the concat function। So the concat function is used to combine two strings and the return type is always string। When we talk about concat, the return type is string। Next this is trim। trim function क्या करते हैं हम ना? trim function is used to remove blank spaces from the beginning or the end of the string। अगर स्ट्रिंग के शुरू में या लास्ट में ब्लैंक स्पेस है तो उस ब्लैंक स्पेस को रिमूव करने के लिए वी यूज द ट्रिम फंक्शन। सो ट्रिम फंक्शन का क्या काम है कि ट्रिम फंक्शन रिमूव्स द ब्लैंक स्पेस फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग और द एंड ऑफ द स्ट्रिंग। अगर स्ट्रिंग के शुरू में या स्ट्रिंग के लास्ट में ब्लैंक स्पेस है तो दैट इज रिमूव्ड बाय द ट्रिम फंक्शन। नेक्स्ट फंक्शन व्हिच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट इज सबस्ट्रिंग। सबस्ट्रिंग क्या करता है ना? सबस्ट्रिंग इज यूज्ड टू ऑब्टेन अ पार्ट ऑफ द स्ट्रिंग। स्ट्रिंग का एक पार्ट रिटर्न करता है and this function could be used, for example I say return type of substring will be string। now if I say n is equal to computer, right, I stored n as computer and then I say n dot substring 2,5। ठीक है, पहला तरीका हम ले रहे हैं कि दो इंटीजर्स ले रहे हैं। In this case, it will start with from the first one and go till one less than the second one। So it returns MPU 234। अगर हम करते हैं n dot substring 5, now in this case 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, it will begin from index position 5, so it got TER, right? So what happens here that if I use two strings, ठीक है, अगर हम दो स्ट्रिंग यूज कर रहे हैं तो पहले वाले से शुरू करेगा और दूसरे वाले से एक पहले तक जाएगा। and if I am using one string, one integer only here, so it will begin from this and go till the last। once again I repeat, अगर हम दो इंटीजर्स यूज कर रहे हैं तो it will begin from the first वाला इंटीजर and go till one less than the second वाला इंटीजर। so 2 3 4, I have taken here 2 5, it took 2 3 and 4, so M P and U। I have taken here n dot substring 5, so what happens here? 0 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 6 7 TER। one more example I am taking, for example I say I took a variable here to store string n is equal to Mahatma। okay, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, n dot length will be how much? 7। very good, n dot length is 7। now here I say n dot substring n dot substring 3 comma 6. 3 comma 6. So I will begin from 3 and go till 1 less than 6. So what will happen? A T M. And if I say n dot substring 3, n dot substring 3, it will begin from 3 and go till last, so we get the atma, ATMA. So this is the substring function. It returns, if you are using 2, then begins from the first, goes till 1 less than second, and if you are having one integer only, it begins from that and goes till the last one. Next we have compare to function. Compare to function is used to compare two strings lexicographically, right? Compare to function compares two strings lexicographically. Lexicographically क्या होता है? Lexicographically is basically lexicography. What is lexicography? Lexicography is the art of or the science of creating or compiling dictionaries, right? Lexicography is the process or the art of compiling dictionary, and the person who compiles the dictionary or the person who creates it, he is known as a lexicographer, right? The person who compiles dictionaries is known as lexicographer. So what we are doing here, that it finds the position or the first difference between whether there is a difference between the characters. It finds that difference, and then the ASCII code of the first one minus ASCII code of second one, that it does here. For example, if I say string A equal to cat and string B equal to bat, now the difference is in the first letter only, C minus B. The ASCII code of C is 67 and ASCII code of B is 66. So 67 minus 66, it is returning 1. So what will happen, that if there are two words, two strings, and if we find the value, so the position where it gets the first difference, that position or that value, it returns the ASCII code, the difference of the ASCII code of the two letters. So wherever it finds the first difference, there it returns the value. So that is the difference between that is the compare to function, that it finds the index position of the first difference, and जहां पे भी difference है, पहले वाले का ASCII code minus दूसरे वाले का ASCII code is returned. Now if the result is positive, right? If the result is positive, the result is greater than 0, then the first string is bigger. If the result is less negative, it is less than 0, then it means that the second string is bigger, and if the result is equal to 0, then in that case both strings are same. So we can use, and now if we talk about what is the difference between equals and compare to, the equals function returns Boolean type value. It checks whether they are same or not, but the compare to function compares the two values. That is the difference between equals and compare to. Next, when we talk about starts with function, starts with checks whether a string starts with a given substring or not. Return type is Boolean. ये check करता है कि whether the string starts with the given substring or not. Ends with checks whether the string ends with the given substring or not. So starts with and ends with both return a Boolean type value. So these are the basic string related functions of Java. Now let us just see it once. Certain questions are here, and we just 5 minutes to solve it, or 5 minutes you just go through the question and write the answers in your copy. Certain output based questions, I'll just give you 5 minutes and then we will discuss on that, and just check how many of you are able to do it all correct.
हम लोग भी बोलते क्या? हाँ। अच्छा,
Then sir, बहुत unnecessarily complex है, I know, but just don't beat me up.
म्यूट कर दीजिए।
सही है? Yo, unexpected.
Okay, just see here. str1 dot last index of I.
Expected.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We get 8. Second one, str1 dot replace m comma p. Now just see here once, small m is replaced by small p, right? Small m is replaced by small p. So only the small m which was there, that will be replaced by p. The capital M will remain as it is. Third one, str2 dot concat str1 dot substring 5. str2 is technology, and str1 dot substring 5, it brings out media 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's technology media. str1 dot concat str2 dot substring 0, 5. str1 multimedia, str2 dot substring 0,5 gives me TECHN, right? Multimedia Technique. Next one is str2 dot concat str1 dot 2 uppercase, right? str2 dot concat str1 dot 2 uppercase. So what we are doing here, that I'm converting the values again. Okay, and so it is technology and then multimedia, that is coming in a capital letters, uppercase letters, so that value is coming there. Second is str1 dot index of I. Index position of first index position of I is that 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So result is 4. str2 dot last index of G. Now technology G is present only once. So whether it is index of or last index of, in all the cases it will return 8. Next is math.sqr2, str2 dot length minus 1. str2 dot length how much? 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. And math.sqrt of 9 is 3.0. str1 dot substring 2 comma 5 dot concat str2 dot substring 4 comma 8 dot length. Now in the first one we have 3 values, 3 letters, and in the second one we will get 4 letters, 4, 5, 6, 7. First one 2, 3, 4. So we have total how many letters? 7. The length is 7. Next is A plus B plus 2. Index position or ASCII code of A is 65. ASCII code of B is 66 plus 2. So 65 plus 66 is 131 plus 2 is 133. So this is the value here. Again, see some output based questions which will help you for further studies. 15 plus 9 plus 6. Since the first part is already beginning with a string, so it is 15, 9, 6. It will be taken as a string only. 6 plus 4 plus 2. Capital of 6. So 6, 4, 2. All in string, as a string it is taking. 6 plus 3 plus 5. Again, same 6, 3, 5. Find plus int of 4 plus 2. Again, int of 4 is 4 only. So find 4, 2. Check 12, 2. It is check 1, 2, 2. Hello plus int of a. Now int of a is converted to a explicit conversion. By explicit conversion, we are converting it to char. So it is hello 65. Next, try plus int of try dot char at 0. Try dot char at 0 is t, and ASCII code of t is 116. Small t is 116. So we get try 116. This one we are already discussed. A plus b plus 2 is 133. Then you see America dot compare to Aman. America dot compare to Aman. The first difference, A are same, M are same, E and A. So E minus A is how much? 4. Next, Amar dot compare to Aman. R and then N. Now R, A, B, C, D, E, that means if you go N, O, P, Q, R. If you take N as 1, so R comes at 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. And if it was Aman dot compare to Amar, then again it is N minus R and it will be minus 4. Next one you see Anamika dot compare to Amar. A and A common. N minus M. N minus M will be 1. Next one P plus Q. Now since P and Q both are taken as characters, so P and Q are characters, so it will be the ASCII code of P is 80 and the ASCII code of Q is 81. So it is total 161. Now let us see certain programs from string manipulation. The first question says, write a program to input a sentence and find the number of vowels in the sentence. The question is, input a sentence and find the number of vowels in the sentence. Now this program involves extracting letters, right? There are basically three types of programs or questions which you will be getting from string. The first one is where we need to extract a letter, right? Where we need to extract a letter. और जब हम letter extract करते हैं इसके लिए simple सा loop use करेंगे and then we will be obtaining the characters and then performing whatever task is to be done. So for this question I'm taking a variable s for the string. Int में हम ले रहे हैं I loop के लिए, L length of the characters और V equal to 0 for the number of vowels. Char में हम लिए एक variable c. I asked the user to enter a sentence को input करा, s equal to input dot next line, then s equal to s dot 2 uppercase, right? S equal to s dot 2 uppercase, string को uppercase में convert कर दिए. Then L equal to S dot length, length निकाले. I'm extracting the character C equal to S dot caret I. ठीक है, C equal to S dot caret I. अगर वो कैरेक्टर कैपिटल A या कैपिटल E या कैपिटल I या कैपिटल O या कैपिटल